There we go.
There.
Hello! That's going to be my trademark introduction, I think. You know.
I'm liking it.
So we're back here in episode 2, and we're going to cut some vegetables. And I'm here with my good friend Debbie, who is also known as Liz Dangerously Maxwell.
My middle name.
That's her middle name.
Thanks for having me, Tim.
No problem. Thank you for coming out. We are going to go over some basic chopping or cutting for vegetables. So first thing you want to do is set up your station. So we're going to put a damp cloth down and or napkin or a paper towel. And then we're going to put our cutting board on top, because if you don't, it slides around. And hence it becomes dangerous for when you're cutting your vegetables.
That works like a darn.
Doesn't that just work snippy? And so I think, and then we should take it a moment to have a drink, because while we took some time off before this video, we decided to have some frozen pizza. So we weren't hungry. Cheers. Cheers.
Okay, now we're ready.
Now we're ready, because we'd like to thank our unofficial sponsors from Grey Monk Winery, Ruby Blues Winery here in BC. And then, of course, you know, we've got bourbon and scotch. So we got some Bullet and Kale Ela. So, you know, looking for some free shit. Come on, everybody. Get in there. All right. So here we go. So we're going to start with an onion, mostly because Deb asked me how chefs cut onions without crying. And I'm going to tell you that the secret is I used to have to cut 150 pounds of onion a day.
That's a lot.
I have actually, we don't have a garbage can.
Is that when you were in prison, Tim?
Yeah, yes, that's when I was in prison for
Peeling potatoes
and learning how to be a bitch to some inappropriate people in a jail cell. They say all of us in the kitchens have colorful backgrounds. So, you know, what's your story? What was it like being in that female prison, being in charge? Orange is the different black?
Yeah, I've got all the colors and outfits. That's a different video, Tim.
Oh, that's a different video.
Different bottle of wine.
Wow, that won't be on our next episode. Okay. Oh, and our lovely assistant here brought us a garbage can.
Thanks,
so
Shauna.
Thank you, Shauna. So what I'm going to show you is that we are going to use a sliced onion for our vegetable mix for dinner tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my hand in the traditional thumb in tiger claw. Hey, hey. The claw. And then I'm going to rest the blade up against my finger, and I am going to push the knife through, allowing the blade to actually cut the onion.
Was that this finger, Tim?
This finger is for a whole other purpose.
Oh, okay. So it was this pointer finger?
And it's not 2 and 1. Okay?
It's
like not 2 and 1. It is.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 in the stink, 1 in the pink.
This one.
Or 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink, which way you find that most attractive.
They're both kind of the same.
Yeah, so here you go. I am going to let you try and cut an onion without cutting yourself. No, now your fingers are sticking out.
This finger?
Yes, that's it. You want your fingers turned back and allow that to rest against the face of the knife. That's
like
it.
That. Okay.
Now you want to slide the knife.
What
you're doing is you're pushing the knife through the onion.
Okay.
You want to slide
the knife.
The knives are naturally, you know, designed to cut this way. That's why they have a curve.
Okay.
These ones in particular aren't too curvy. There's a little bit of a curve on this one, but traditional chef's knives have a curve, and so you allow the knife to do the work.
The hand stays still.
Your left hand stays still. You draw your hand back.
Yeah, do that. Put your hand on. There we go. To the rocking moment.
Yeah, and then you rock it, baby. That's it. Move the knife.
Okay. Kind of running out of onion.
I
get it.
All right. Another good one is the zucchini. It's excellent for trying to practice, because you get lots of time working your way down to the nub. So.
That's what she said.
That's right. So. Here we go.
Okay.
Which one would you prefer?
Seeing the firmness. This one.
That one?
Yeah,
all right.
The bend to the left of it.
We have a professional's opinion on this. So there we go. So what you're going to do is you're just going to trim the top off. Trim your back. All right. We're going to throw that in the garbage. And then you're just going to make thick slices because we're going to roast this. So again, you're going to move. This is your generic basic motion for cutting.
Okay, and so this left hand does kind of creep back,
Yes,
right?
your left hand moves back. You're guiding the blade
this.
with your left hand. But I never stick my fingers out like this, because then you end up with scars and stuff on your fingers, like I have. Okay?
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, fingers are back.
Keep that thumb tucked in behind those fingers.
Oh, yeah, the claw.
I have
Okay.
taken the top of my thumb off a couple of times.
Right. So rocking.
If there's anyone out there that works in this industry and claims they've never cut themselves, they lie.
Lies on lies.
They're all liars.
Alrighty then.
All right,
There's
there you
that
go.
last guy.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right. So now we have our zucchini. This is what I like to call my roasted garden vegetable medley, because these are all things that you would find in your garden. Perhaps not so much the mushrooms. Not everyone grows shrooms, unless you're from Newfoundland or the East Coast, and in which case you grow a lot of shrooms. So we're going to do a little bit of green pepper, and we're going to take the seed out, give it a little slap, like it's a baby's bum. And we're going to take a little, we're going to clean that out.
This is the butt slap.
A little butt slap right there just to get the seeds out. You know, it's like a little foreplay. So then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to slice these so that they're fairly chunky and slightly like a triangle. Like that. Okay?
Okay.
There you go. Same principles.
Claw.
The claw. Thumb tucked in behind the claw. That's it.
And that's not a triangle. Mine
That's
look
okay.
more
More like
big fat.
julienne.
Ah, okay. So,
That's it. You want to
so
off an angle.
triangle.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Got
There
it.
you go. Excellent. Perfect. So now we're gonna toss that into our garden medley.
Okay.
And then we're gonna take our mushrooms. Mushrooms, not shrooms. All right. This is not a mind-altering experience. So what I like to do is, if they're a good size, I like to just quarter them. Now we could use a smaller knife, but this knife isn't, well, for me this knife isn't too bad. And we just cut it in the fours,
Okay, so
just like that. So the easiest way would be that you have the most stable base facing down like that.
Stable base.
Stable
facing
base.
down.
Yeah.
And did you do this?
Yeah, you can hold it.
See, that
like
is my instinct.
That
there,
is
but
my
I was
instinct
like,
to do that as
okay,
well.
And like a little bit of a turn
Yeah,
and a
and then well, then just do one at a time. That's fine.
okay,
That's it.
safety first.
Safety first.
Okay.
There you go.
Now,
We're
would
not-
you wash your mushrooms, Tim?
Yes,
Would you
I
rub
would wash them. I would wash them. I know a lot of people. The reason why you're washing them is because you're getting the grit off. And let's be realistic. Water does not get rid of any bacteria. If you're concerned about bacteria, there are solutions that you can purchase that are designed to help clean off vegetables and fruits. You could add a little vinegar or what have you to increase the acidity in the water. I like to, or you could use a water filtration system that we have here in our kitchen that increases the pH level for the water to clean your vegetables. So yes, I do wash them just to get the chunks of dirt off. Ideally, that's all you're doing. When you rinse your vegetables under the water and you get them all nice and clean and shiny, all you've done is remove the visible dirt. All that bacteria is still there. And that's just a normal part of life and a normal part of living. All this food comes out of the ground. Like kids playing in the sandbox.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
So then you throw our mushrooms in here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a little oil. Now, do I have a measurement for you? No, I'd say like 3 or 4 glugs of the of your oil.
More of a feeling.
It's a feel.
Mm-hmm.
When you're using a lot of mushroom absorbs the oil, so you want to use more oil. But we don't have a lot of mushroom. I love garam masala. It's my go-to seasoning because it has so many different flavors that are subtle and not overpowering, and people actually don't realize.
See, zoom in there.
Oh,
Garam masala. It's that little hint of something, something, right?
It's like that thing you just don't know.
What
and
is
then
that thing?
that thing. That's
Something,
je ne sais quoi.
Mm-hmm.
And then there we go. I have some garlic minced. And we'll just throw that in there. And then we have sea salt. And we're just going to grind that in. And just a second. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Drinking is fun.
It goes alongside with cooking, I must say.
I have to say, when I make my spaghetti sauce or my meat sauce, of course, I always buy a really nice bottle of, let's say, Grey Monk, and then I drink the rest of it because I know I'm not going to use it all. Just
like a tablespoon for the sauce and the rest for me.
Well, a glug or two for the sauce, and there we go. We toss this.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! See, smell the garam masala.
Very nice.
You can smell it right away. And it's not like a curry. Garam masala means blend, and the garam is a reference to the actual ingredients. So there's cinnamon and clove and...
A nice mixture.
Yeah. And there we go. Now we have vegetables for tonight's dinner. Well, everybody, have a great day.
Thanks.
And remember, have a drink, have some fun, cook some food.
Life's short.
Cheers.
Cheers.